So Bill Belichick gave an interview to CBS, and his young girlfriend, Jordan, was there. Now, although the interview wasn't really about her, it became about her, especially in the eyes of the general public. Let's talk about it. Welcome back, or welcome to Uncle ABL, and in today's video, we got to talk about Bill Belichick and his young girlfriend, Jordan Hudson. Now, straight away, elephant in the room. What's their age gap? 48 years. Bill Belichick, we all know, obviously, a future NFL Hall of Fame football coach, most well known with the New England Patriots, leading Tom Brady and crew to several championships. He's 72 years old. Now, the young lady, Jordan Hudson, is 24, okay? Now, some are going to say that age gap is creepy. Why would he do this? Why would she do that? Look, whatever two consenting adults do is not my business. As long as ain't nobody getting blackmailed, kidnapped, beat up, a crime happening against them, as long as that ain't going on, I couldn't really care less about what two consenting adults do. And let's just get straight to her. Let's show her right quick, okay? You see, I mean, listen, I'm not really a bunny hopper. Shout out to Umar. I'm not really into white women like that. Nothing against white women. Don't nobody get offended. I'm just saying, that's not me. I like black women. But she's hot. It is what it is. Take it from a guy who likes black women exclusively. She's hot. So I don't think anybody is going to really blame Bill Belichick for having her on his arm. Now, some are going to try to compare him to Shannon Sharp. Ain't the same thing. First of all, Shannon Sharp is not as old as Bill Belichick. I think Shannon is, 56 years old? And the girl is like 21, 22. It doesn't really matter how old he is. The fact is that these are both young girls. But the issue, young adult women, not girls. But the issue is Shannon is just trying to like have her as a plaything on the side out of the public. Bill Belichick taking her everywhere. Red carpets, having her wear the championship rings, taking her. This is his girlfriend for real. Now, whether they have kids and get married, hey, man, if they don't want to do that, that's fine. But that's his real girlfriend. So it ain't no sneaky situation, lying, manipulating, game plan. There ain't none of that going on, because if you're lying and manipulating to this woman, why are you bringing her out in public, taking her into interviews and red carpets? Doesn't make any sense. Now, let's get to the actual interview here. I'll link to the full interview, which was not necessarily just about Jordan. I'll link to that in the box, but let's go ahead and get into it. There's been a lot of conversation about this. Some say that she's creepy and controlling. I've not even watched this yet. I'm going to watch it live with you guys. I've not heard anything about this aside from the whole creepy and controlling thing. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
Do you feel like you were treated with dignity and respect when you were let go by Robert Kraft?
Yeah, well, it was a mutual decision for us to part ways.
He said fired.
Let's pause for a second about this whole thing about getting fired. I mean, that's neither here nor there. Now, what you're going to see is how tattered his clothing is. Okay, that's a clue. That's a clue right there. Bill Belichick been like that. Like, this ain't no different. The way he's dressed, the way he sounds, he's looked and sounded the exact same way as long as I've been watching football. As long as he's been involved with football, he's looked the exact same and sounded the exact same.
It was a mutual decision.
The other change for Belichick is 24-year-old Jordan Hudson, his creative muse, as he writes in his book.
Make sure that that's the philosophy.
Jordan was a constant presence during our interview.
You have Jordan right over there. Everybody in the world seems to be following this relationship. They've got an opinion about your private life. It's got nothing to do with them, but they're invested in it. How do you deal with that?
Great question. How does he deal with it? Now, I know Bill Belichick. I already know pretty much what he's going to say, but let's hear him say it anyway.
Never been too worried about what everybody else thinks. Just
why would you care about what anybody else thinks when you come on national TV with a tore up sweatshirt on? Why would you care?
Try to do what I feel like is best for me and what's right.
How did you guys meet?
Not talking about this.
No?
No.
It's a topic neither one of them is comfortable commenting on, though Hudson has recently posted about it on Instagram.
You joined InstaFace, as you put it. I love that. There's some great pictures of you and Jordan, where you're a fisherman and she's a mermaid. It's charming. It's a different side of you. What's the reaction been like?
What's it been like?
He's having a good time, man. That's what's going on. I mean, come on. Like, she is putting on a mermaid outfit and he's pretending to fish her. He's having a blast in his later years. I'm sure he's been married. I don't know. You guys fact check me. I don't know if he's been married, had kids. He probably has already been married, got kids. And if he is not, then he's just having a good time right now.
Have these different sort of photos. There's another one where you're doing, I know you're not into meditation or yoga or Pilates. You're balancing Jordan on your feet and she's doing kind of the Titanic pose.
Hey, wait a minute. If you're doing stuff like that and putting it on Instagram, you having the time of your life. You're having a time. Listen, ain't no amount of money can duplicate how fun that is. No amount of accolades, success, not being in the NFL Hall of Fame, nothing, not even winning a championship can duplicate how much fun you're having if you're doing stuff like that. At age 72 with a 24-year-old, you are in heaven.
Pose.
Yeah, so I'm on some of those social media platforms, but I honestly don't follow them.
What he does follow isn't clicks or views, but touchdowns and, above all, wins.
You do seem like you're having a lot more fun these days than you were in other chapters of your life, let's say.
Oh, look at his face. Wait a minute. Bill Belichick smiling. Look, to the football guys out there, can you count how many times you've seen Bill Belichick smile? I mean, maybe y'all are bigger football fans than me, but whenever I watch a New England Patriots game, I see him on the sideline. I see him in post-game smiling. Look, it's even kind of hurting him to smile right now. Bill Belichick is like a Kawhi Leonard. Like, they're pretty much straightforward.
Chapters of your life, let's say.
I enjoy football. I enjoy the whole process of it. It's hard to win, and it's hard to beat other good coaches, good teams. I appreciate the grind. I appreciate the competition. But coaching's fun, and honestly, I feel like I haven't worked a day in my life.
There we go. So there we go. They got that smile right there.
Like I haven't worked a day in my life.
Yeah, big smile. So shout out Bill Belichick again. I want to say Bill Belichick might be the best head coach in NFL football history. Now, that's going to be very controversial. Argue amongst yourselves in the chat. But if he's not the best, he's up there. I mean, it's undeniable. It's undeniable. Some are going to say he's like, Phil Jackson because you get the best talent. Like he had Scotty and Mike and then Shaq and Kobe. And then Bill Belichick had Tom Brady for all these years. I get it. But still, I think he is one of the best. Now, here's what I want to say about the young lady. I don't really see anything in that clip that showed her in a negative way. I don't really see anything in that clip. The only thing she said was, we ain't talking about how we met. It was probably some kind of app or something like this. Y'all know how it is. Like one of these apps like Raya or whatever they call that, where it's like really exclusive, or maybe it was a hookup with somebody that they both know, mutual friend. I don't really like that question, to be totally honest, because a lot of times, unless you got a really, really romantic, fantastic story, if it ain't that, then you're probably going to lie about it anyway. If you met on a dating app, are you going to say that? Maybe you will, but maybe you won't. If they met on the app, are they going to say that? I'm not really sure, but as I close, I want to say this. Shout out Bill Belichick. You having a good old time there, boss. And, hey, man, look, enjoy your life. You're 72 years old. You're one of the best to ever do it in NFL football history as far as being a head coach. Why not have fun? Why not enjoy yourself? And I understand when you said in your book that she's your muse. I get it totally. I get it totally. Being with the right woman, being with certain kind of women, they can inspire you. That's what, listen, when I'm dating, that's what I want. I want to be inspired. I want to be motivated. I want to have somebody that's really going to not push me in a verbal way. Do this, do that. I don't want somebody trying to be, dominating, or all I need you to do is just be there, be yourself, and how we interact, the things that we do together. It ain't got to be physical, but like what he was doing out there with the mermaid, stuff like that really, really inspires you. It helps you keep going. It makes you feel a sense of purpose being fulfilled beyond just your football, beyond just whatever else you got going on. Having the right woman there can most certainly inspire you. And it's been like that throughout time. Men have always had muses. I can name some names in the music industry like Sally Richardson. Y'all do some research on that. You'll see what I'm talking about. There have always been these women here. And as long as, in my opinion, everybody's on the same page, everybody understands what time it is. I mean, he put it in the book, so he's not trying to hide it from her. She's my muse. She inspires me. As long as everybody understands what's going on, everybody's on the same page, I don't see nothing wrong. If he likes it, I love it. If she likes it, I love it. And that's pretty much that on that. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.